So all of you will be getting this video Tuesday. I'm pre-recording this on Saturday because I'm going to be gone for spring break all week. Anyway, putting that aside, we're going to be talking about my top 10 favorite video games. Obviously it's opinionated just like the beginning of the video. Anyway, number 1 is Batman Arkham City. I love this game so much that it's going to be playing through the entire video. It is one of my favorite games of all time, probably. I played through this game 5 or 6 times. I bought this game twice I bought it once on the PS4, and now I bought it on the Series S console. I love the story, I love the costumes. My favorite one in particular is the yellow Sinestro Corps Batman suit, which you'll see later on the video, probably towards the end. And the story is phenomenal. The boss fights are so much better than Arkham Asylum, and I like them more than Arkham, Knight? Because with Arkham Knight, all it is just tank battles. With Arkham Asylum, you're just throwing batarangs and dodging. But with Arkham City, all you're doing, there's different ways to defeat an enemy. Like the Rage al Ghul fight is very interesting. The Clayface fight is very interesting as well. Having to take down the freeze grenades. All around an amazing game. The next game on the list is Doom 1993. Doom 1993 is a very special place in my heart because it's the first Doom game I ever bought and ever played. It's the first Doom game that I ever beat fully to completion. I just love it all. The fact that you can I like the fast movement. I like the different ways to take out demons. I like just how action packed it is. And then with Doom 2, which I'm playing through right now, the combat shotgun, and then in Doom 1993, I love just the regular shotgun. Just taking down demons like a total badass all by yourself. Just taking them down one by one or in big groups. Just shotgunning and running, and then turning quickly, and then shooting and what's the enemy called? I don't know. I'll have it on screen. One of those things. It's amazing how they came up with this concept and how it is still popular today. Now we have God of War 4. God of War 4 is one of the best video games I ever played. It's one of the first video games I ever played on the PS4. It's how I learned what all the buttons did and how everything worked, all just simultaneously together. How everything just, hey, if you press LB, you can block, and then RB and right trigger or R2 is just hacking and slashing. And the boss fights, my favorite boss fight is Thor's sons, and then the ending boss fight with Boldor, where I can finally feel something at the end when you take away his powers, and he's welcoming and opening to death. Finally, after all this time, I find it so beautiful and yet so sad. That the first thing he does when he wants to feel something is die. Next, we got Halo Reach. Halo Reach is another game very, 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 very special to me, because it's the very first Halo game I ever played. And a lot of people say the first Halo game you play is your favorite Halo game. I think that is true, and I'm sorry, there's dogs barking outside, so if that picks up, I'm so sorry. Anyway, with Halo Reach, it's the first game you ever play, I've ever played, and I love the story. The story is one of my favorites. Like, sure, people can argue, oh, Nova Team's not really that cool. No, they're fucking badass. And like, again, this is a big spoiler video, but like, how they all die one by one, and then like that ending fight with Noble 6, he's blasting down the elites, and one elite sneaks up behind him and shoves a, what was it called, like I forget what it's called, but like the big Halo weapon, I forget what it's called. Again, I'll probably have it up on screen. A plasma sword, that's what it is, a plasma sword. Just he's just dead, along with everybody on Reach. And then, it's just amazing. Just an amazing game. It's hard to describe in words how much I love this game. Next, we got Super Mario Galaxy, the first one. Yes, I'm dating myself. I played this on the Wii when I was like 5. And at that point, it was a few years old. It's the first Mario game I ever played. It's the first game where I really experienced really good sound design. Like, the game came out in 2007, and it still holds up to this day. It is still a beautifully sounding game, I guess you could say. The soundtrack is a soundtrack that I will never, ever get bored of. The gameplay, amazing. I like the physics when you're in space. The levels in spaces are amazing. How they integrate the Wii motion controls into it, and how that fits into the Super Mario All-Stars collection with the controller, with the controllers. It's an amazing game. One of the, like I said, very first Mario games I ever played, and it's very special to me. Just sitting with my brother and on my mom's bed, because she used to keep the Wii in her bedroom, and we'd just play and play and play and play that game to death. And everybody probably guessed this one, but it's Minecraft. I really like Minecraft. Like, I'm playing it on stream right now, where if I die, the series just ends. I've played Minecraft since I was 5, maybe younger than that, and it's just one of my early memories. It's like one of the first video games I remember touching is Minecraft, particularly the mobile version, because I didn't have like a console that can support Minecraft when I was young. So I did a lot of my gaming on like tablets and stuff like that. Some of my favorite memories are just playing with my brother, mainly stealing his diamonds, and griefing each other's worlds. Next up is Spider-Man PS4. Spider-Man PS4 is another one of the very first Spider-Man games I ever played. It was on PS Now, when I still had it. I played that game, 100% of the game, and I played it on the ultimate difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty. I really enjoyed it on the hardest difficulty on ultimate. The story is really good. I really like Martin Lee. The death of Aunt May, that made me cry. I don't really cry to video games, but that game made me cry. The suits are amazing, just the skins and how you collect them. Amazing. I like how they redid the Spider-Man suit. I like the white on his, just around his suit and on the emblem. It was truly spectacular. I'm running out of time, so we have Lego Batman 2. Lego Batman 2 is the very first Lego game that I ever played, and it's really fun. It's mainly just a nostalgia bonus for me. When I want to play that game, it's mainly just for nostalgia. Next is Mortal Kombat X. Mortal Kombat X is the first MK game I ever played, and I just remember just beating the shit out of my brother at it. Like, he plays like Sub-Zero, I play Scorpion, and like I mastered Scorpion's moves in just a couple of hours. And I just he would spam a move, I would spam a combo, and I just kick his ass. It was so much fun, just going at it. And like my mom even plays it. Like, her favorite character is Jade and Melina from that game. It's just a fun game to play with the family, I guess. So, yeah. And I only got a minute to talk about this one. The very last one's Injustice 2. Injustice 2 is one of the first Injustice games I played. And I really enjoyed it, except for the story mode. The story mode was horrible, but the mechanics and everything else was goddamn beautiful and amazing. And just all out there. So yeah, this game is just amazing. I love playing it as like Hellboy. Hellboy is my favorite character in the game, right along with Batman, because I can combo the shit with Batman and the Flash. Those three are like my mains, and then, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Obviously, I do like playing as Leonardo and Michelangelo in those games as well. And that's all I got for this episode. For this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. This took a lot of time to make. I hope that it shows with the amount of gameplay and the music and everything. This is probably the longest video I've ever made. It is the longest video I've made on this channel on Bloody Spartan. It beats the Final Fantasy 14 video, because I still haven't finished Final Fantasy 14. I want to review it some more. Anyways, before I go, you should definitely watch that review. It's a pretty good review. Well, it's only part 1 that I still want to finish, but I hope you like part 1 of the Final Fantasy videos. Anyways, that's all from me. See ya.